Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Benzo. Modern feminists prove they need men. The hard way, of course. Please just rip them below. I really appreciate that. Ask me that. Ciao. It's chow time.
And I said, well, how hard can it be? Boys do it. And then I said, how hard can it be? Boys do it.
Today, I came to the mechanic shop to get my oil changed. Sorry. And instead, there's something wrong with my brakes. وما ادري شنو صار لي ساعة هنا بهاي الخبصة.
She didn't even do the work. She was just filming.
Time to take out the trash.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Looks like the trash took her out instead. Don't worry, she's okay.
It's just wet, damp espresso ground. It's really heavy. So as soon as I swing it around to my back, it just took me. And I landed on it, and I knew I was going to. I'm perfectly fine. I have absolutely no injuries.
I wasn't worried.
She
It's a simple
clearly
fall.
doesn't need a man. You can see why. Miss in strong and independent.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And she has a donut on the back one already. Oh, it looks like a donut. Yeah, it doesn't have rims. Women.
That can't be understood. Wherever she's rushing to, I don't understand. You can even feel his pain in his voice. She's destroyed his car.
Looks like it hasn't been changed in a while. Keep turning. There you go. Ew. Ew. That's not even that bad. Uncle Frank from a donut shop he used to be, military, Vietnam vet, major plumber for Bellflower Plumbing and everything. He's told me some of the nastiest stories of the shit that he had to do when it came to plumbing. He had to take care of an apartment building, and everybody in the apartment building uses this one restroom. And the restroom was clogged, and it's been clogged for so long, the poop was piled up this high above the bowl. And guess what he did? He looked at it, and he was like, shit, guess I gotta clean this up. And he just grabs it, and then puts it in buckets. There's no questions asked. There's no bitching about it. There's no filming it. There's no nothing. He just saw, that's a lot of shit. And just start working. This is men.
She seems disgusted. Guess what? Men do it with less disgust.
And we do it
Of course
much
they should
quicker.
discuss it, but not the way you're doing first.
We also don't use extra paper towels for no reason. Like, women are so wasteful with paper towels, I noticed too.
But I can buy myself flowers. Honestly, you're like a hotel, entirely vacant. No rooms booked.
Okay, we're almost there.
Boom.
So just give me a second to put a little bug in your ear. I live in upstate New York, and we're kind of getting a little slammed by snow. And I'm frustrated because I have to shovel my way to my car to get my gloves out of my car. And this happens. So I don't know him. He doesn't know me. But if he happens to be driving through with his plow, he's got my back. What I don't talk about much is that I'm a single mom. I own my property. I work 2 jobs. And it can be very difficult holding it all together. And his kindness reminds me that I need
Have
to
you
put
seen her eyes?
I need to put
She's
that kind of
tired.
kindness
She looks
into
tired,
the
as
world
if she was crying.
more often.
Strong and
And let this be your
independent
sign.
woman is tired.
Put kindness out into the world any way that you
And she
can,
was hoping
because
that that
it is
man
very
would,
much
you know,
appreciated. So.
strong and independent, learning the hard way.
Hey, man.
When you are trying to be a strong, independent woman in the gym,
So that was like supposed to help you pull you up, right? I've never used those rubber bands
but
before.
things just aren't going your way.
Oh, you're not that strong after all. You're not that strong and independent.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. It can prevent you from getting injured.
This is true. This is why men are so helpful.
Lessons I've learned the hard way.
In yourself strong and independent. Men are able to do most of the things, even some of the things women do. Those things that you do, you'd call gender roles. I mean, men are able to do better. The only thing they can't do is maybe give birth to a child or carry a child for 9 months.
Yep.
But you never find men calling themselves strong and independent.
Good job,
Strong and
ladies.
independent.
Girls, when
Good
you guys
job.
need to change the oil to your car and your man doesn't want to do it, let's learn how to do it ourselves. This time I am going to put some gloves on and we're going to pick up the car first. So now we're going to lift the car. I'm going to use an impact driver, but if you guys are using it the old-fashioned way, that's fine. Now that we have the car lifted up, we're going to ensure the safety. You're going to find that same metal part and make sure that it's right.
I've actually never
we
used
ensure
the
that
impact
safety, in
driver
case
for
this
that before.
falls, this will hold it. Now we're going to go open the oil cap. So now we're going to remove the oil cap to release some pressure. And the way you know which oil you need is going to say right here SAE0W20 and back out the correct one.
Yeah, I mean, she's giving good
Now I'm just going to
instructions so
insert a cardboard
far.
box just so we don't get dirty. So now you're going to loosen up the bolt just like 3 or 4 times. And I'm going to put the oil pad in there so we don't get messy. Now you're going to put the oil pan right in the middle because that's where we're going to screw it so the oil can start coming down. Keep spinning until the oil comes out. Now we wait till all the oil drains. It looks like mine needed some oil change. It's very dark. Oh, now that we know that all the old oil is gone, we're going to put back this little cap and we screw it to the right. Okay, now I need the wrench.
What about the filter?
Now you can't, when you can't do it with your hand no more, you grab the wrench and you tighten it. And now we're going to replace the old oil filter with the new one. So we just turn it to the left.
I mean, you don't want to tighten that bolt too hard, and you don't want to tighten it too loose either. Because if you tighten it too hard, it actually can crack your engine block. And if it's too loose, it comes off, and there goes all your oil while you're driving. It's happened to me before where I bought a Benz, and my ex-wife ran over like a crowbar in the middle of the freeway, and it tore a 6-inch gash in my oil pan in the car, and the oil just was everywhere. We had to drive a couple miles off of the freeway to get to a safe area. I've never seen so much oil in my life. Like, it was all under the undercarriage, all on the backside of my car, everywhere. Car got totaled. So
This is a new oil filter. We're going to fill it up with the new oil. And And then with the oil that's left over, you want to just smear it right here on the edges of the little,
pretty
like
good
a little
instructions so
right
far.
here, you see the new oil filter. I'm just slowly putting it in. So with this, you don't want to be using tools when tightening it, but you do want it as tight as possible. So if you do need somebody's help, go ahead and ask somebody so they can tighten it for you. When you're done with this,
You're still gonna end up asking for someone's help on that particular stage.
grab your oil pan and move it out of the way for now. So every car is different. For my Honda Civic, I'm only gonna fill it up to 3/4, and then I'm gonna check. I like to put a little rag right here just in case it gets messy. You're gonna put it in slowly. Now we're gonna check how much oil is in here. So we're gonna clean this right here. Put it back in. Take it back out.
More girls need to watch this
It
video.
looks like we could put a little bit more. So I did need a little bit more, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. And it's perfect. Now you just put your cap back in, close your hood. Now you just take out the safety, move it out of the way, and you put this part down. And once you're done, you just grab a Coke and enjoy the rest of your day.
I added this one for the strong and independent women. Maybe they learned something from a woman.
Shout outs to Bam Benzo, and shout out to that last one. She actually did a pretty good job. It was pretty informative. She only missed a couple of minor details. Other than that, that's how you change oil. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.